Good evening, table hockey fans, and welcome to Canada Rocks Showdown in Sweden. In part one, the challenge, we'll revisit the table hockey movie, meet some trash-talking Swedes, and witness the chain of events that they precipitated. The table hockey movie was produced by Peter Dontremont, directed brilliantly by Thor Henriksen, filmed on location from 2000 to 2002 in Canada, Europe, and the USA. It was first aired on CTV January 2004 and has been aired many times since that date. If you grew up during the golden age of table hockey, you had at least one table hockey board in your basement, and so did most people on your street. There were more than 14 million boards sold in Canada alone during that period. Everybody played, parents and children, boys and girls alike.
The challenge of the game, that was it. And there's nothing more challenging than a game of table hockey.
Table hockey was great for building fine motor skills, attention span, and all the virtues of sportsmanship, as well as family fun. Here's my doubles partner from the golden era, Ron Chesick, looking at two of the greatest games ever made, the Monroe Bobby Orr and the Coleco 5380. Unfortunately, Monroe went out of business around 1978. Not long after, so did Coleco. It wasn't for lack of market or demand, it was for lack of vision on the part of the manufacturers and lack of partnership with the players. So, while North American table hockey tanked, that left Stiga as the last man standing in Europe. They thrived thanks to an active partnership with the players.
What a sport! In Europe, the game is huge, with hundreds of clubs and dozens of international tournaments every year.
Here we have the World Championship the last number of years, and we are also the producer of the game, and we have the biggest market. So yes, we are the home country of table hockey.
And it'll be here, on their turf and on their tables, that Canada will have to fight to reclaim the legacy we threw away.
The home of table ice hockey is definitely Sweden.
Meet Hans Osterman, a Stiga world champion. We'll be hearing from Hans very shortly. Now meet Pierre Chastanet, who represented Canada on the European Stiga circuit. Pierre gave it his best shot for Canada, but he was just outgunned by the superior European talents on the Stiga board. Now meet Roger Owens and his buddy Cat Murdo from New York. Roger has a lot of firepower and plays many boards, but on Stiga he too was outgunned by the Europeans.
Sweden is for table hockey what Canada is for ice hockey. The leading country, always winning the golden medals. And we did this year too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the individual champions.
How is Canada for table hockey?
Want me to be honest or polite?
Honest, please.
Honest, please. It sucks. They're really like, you know what, perhaps, well, not even Italy is for ice hockey. It's what Canada is for table hockey.
Forget United States, forget Canada. Forget it. Sucks.
Still sucks, boys.
Don't worry, folks. That's not the last laugh. I promise. Now meet Alain Ganyong, table hockey historian, who was interviewed in his Forum Richard in Quebec City.
I was looking at Sweden, okay? I saw a clip on the net, and suddenly they had to say what they think of our table hockey, Canada.
Want me to be honest or polite? Honest, please. It sucks.
Forget United States, forget Canada.
Watch that.
Forget it. Sucks.
Okay, when I first saw those comments, I figured that booze stock, you know. They had probably a little bit too much to drink. Okay, they do the interview and then that's it. Sucks.
And I say, when you have class, you can be polite and honest. It's basic.
And I think actually that Canada needs some practice.
Who represented Canada? That's the other question too.
Today. Sweden doesn't. Come to Sweden and see how it happens.
That's what got me mad.
So anyways, when Alain Gagnon saw that clip, okay, that gave him the urge, you know, to help out Junior Jelena in his quest, you know, to prove that Canadian and U.S. table hockey players can be much better than Pierre Chastanet.
So Pierre passed the torch to Junior Jelena, a talented table hockey player from Trois-Rivières who's won tournaments on Bernstein, Stiga, and every table he's played in Canada. Junior was joined by Kenny Dubois, an American champ who's also won tournaments on every table he's touched. Will this dynamic duo prevail in Europe?
First tournament, first medal. 2000 rookie Swedish Masters. You're the man. You need a shave.
You need to shave.
I look forward to seeing what they say about the play of Canadian players now. You know, no more, well, you know.
Yeah, we know. That was Steve Bernstein, a table hockey king from Boston. Despite your optimism, Steve, and Junior's rookie medal, the Swedes were still not impressed.
But I still think Canada sucks.
You say a loud word, you know, suck.
Is it a loud word?
You know, really the...
No, in Sweden we're just joking, joke about the words, you know, suck and...
You know, in ice, I was knock you. I like to play in Bernstein against you.
Yeah, but...
I beat you. In Canada, I don't know what I done to you.
Is it true?
Really?
Okay. We have different words. I don't mean suck.
Time out, Lars. Now I'm confused. If you don't mean it, how come you keep saying it?
Sucks, 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 sucks.
Your culture is not like us.
Exactly.
I hope.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, I like you very much, the guys. Yeah.
Don't know in English. French.
Very nice guys.
Peut-être que les Suédois sont pas tellement...
What I want to say to the Swedes, basically, is that I respect what you do on Stiga, but I don't think Stiga's that great a game. Any Swede who wants to come and challenge me on Coleco is welcome to. I would happily play any Swede for any stake, any wager, on a Coleco game. And then we can argue later about who's the greatest at what surface.
Well, if you think the table hockey movie put Hans Osterman and Lars Friedel and yours truly on a collision course, you'd be right. But a lot of other things had to happen first. Stay tuned and find out how it went down.
I think you must be a little bit crazy to play table hockey. Maybe in Sweden have more crazy persons than in Canada.
If I were you, Lars, I wouldn't bet on that either. In part 2, The Revival, you'll meet Martin Labelle, a great champion from Sherbrooke. Martin saved the Coleco 5380 from extinction, building a fine custom series of boards. This work was continued by champion Carlo Bossio and his brother Gino. Together, along with Bert Brassard and Denis Bégin and Martin, they formed the prestigious Hockey sur Table Quebec, the premier circuit for Coleco in the world. And in part 3, The Showdown, I brought a custom-made Coleco all the way to Stockholm and delivered it to Hans personally. Here we are talking over old times. We were joined by Lars Friedel too. So stay tuned for the action as the Coleco Showdown happens in Stockholm 2009. Meanwhile, take it from me.